study human design, or why learn about human design, or why get a human design reading? What is human design? Who am I? Okay. And I will be sharing briefly about my story and what led me to human design and what human design can, a reading can do for you. And we would dive in deeper. Obviously I would like to keep as much as simpler a language, because this can be very, very technical, as I was sharing with Neelu yesterday. So, okay. Why human design? Now, human design is a tool for empowerment. So I already emphasized on the key word empowerment, and it's a path to self-love. So when I'm saying empowerment, what exactly is empowerment? So our power in our daily lives comes from our decisions. Our power comes from how we are interacting with the world, because we are exchanging services, our time, our energy with the world. So our empowerment comes from those decisions which we are making. And also with those decisions, we are either feeling successful or we are not feeling successful. We are either feeling satisfied or not satisfied. Either we are feeling frustrated or peaceful, right? And this is the path to self-love. And when I say self-love, it can be a very big word. But this self-love is understanding who you are deep within, right? Not by any definition which others' opinions are imposing on us, but something which is very, very core and essential to us, which is right from our birth, right? Relief from the pressure of being compared. Everybody is being compared in this homogenized world where everybody is being forced into a one-size-fits-all. So how do we get relief from this pressure of constantly being compared with others? Self-awareness, another, I would say, a big word, but this is what about is who am I? So think for a moment, if you just, think for a moment, what are the thoughts going on in your mind right now? What are the emotions you're feeling right now? What are the body sensations you're feeling right now? So those are just a snapshot of who you are. And those are constantly changing. So the self-awareness, that awareness of your thoughts, emotions, and body sensations are just the beginning of self-awareness. Understanding who am I? Because you're changing, you're evolving, constantly evolving, and you're also holding a huge potential of a unique individual. Connecting to your inner guidance, like I said, we are looking for making aligned decisions which are aligned with our wellness, not with the wellness of a community, not with the wellness of a country, not with the wellness of a political leader, but with our wellness, our individual wellness. And when we are well in that well-being, then we are living correctly. Unique individual way of being in this world. Appreciation for how you're different from everybody else. So if you understand yourself, there is also room for understanding others. They say seek to understand others before you seek to be understood. But here I'm saying, seek to understand yourself, and seek to understand yourself from how you're different from everybody else, right? And lastly, the correct way to live. So what is human design? So human design was founded by a man he called himself Ra Ruhu. So this was his new name. So he called himself Ra Ruhu, and he founded this. And how he founded this was, for 8 days, there was a voice which transferred huge amounts of information to him. And this he translated into a system which he experimented with, which he shared with the people for the next around 35 years. And this is where human design was born. And human design is called as a science of differentiation. How is everybody unique in their own unique way? And this knowledge is kind of a hybrid of astrology, Chinese I Ching, Jewish Kabbalah, Hindu chakra system, and quantum physics. So it's something which is a very latest and hybrid information, which is very, very futuristic. So this knowledge was empowering all the future generations. So this knowledge, they say, is for the children. This knowledge is for all the parents who are going to be aware and who are going to raise the children, and they raise the children right from the beginning and helping them live correctly. So we are all in this healers community. We are talking about love and health. And if the children start living correctly, if the children are loved for who they are, instead of the parents trying to force them into certain molds which the society has set, certain standards which the society has set, if the children are allowed to be themselves, there is nothing more precious than that, right? Creating the right environment for our future generations. It is not a healing technique. Human design is not a healing technique. So if you come and say that, okay, I just want to get reading and will I get cured of this? No. However, you will get empowered, and we will see down the line in this presentation. So how it can assist you on your healing journey, right? And it's a tool for self-discovery. So it has many layers. And as we go through different layers, we find out new dimensions of who we are. And each layer is super interesting, Nilu. Super interesting. Okay. And it's a living manual. It's a living manual. How do we make decisions? How do we live? How do we interact with the world? It's amazing. Like, this is how I was completely drawn to human design. Yeah. Okay. A little bit about me now and my journey. And I'm sure you guys must be curious. So this guy is talking about human design, but who are you? And this was me. This was me years ago. And probably I would say around 18 or 19 years old. And I was born like a regular guy, a Punjabi, born Punjabi. Yeah. And however, even though I looked very happy, but I was sick and obese. You can see I used to be 120 kilos. So I used to be sick and obese. I was unhappy. I was lost. I had no idea where I was going in life. I was just following a system, an education system, which was set, in stone for me. This is what you do. This is the path you take. And I was depressed. I was clinically depressed. And I did my graduation, maths graduation. I did my post-graduation in, MBA in systems and marketing. And after that, I did the whole, 9 yards. I worked for 25 years. And along with that, around 13 years back, I started my healing journey. And that's around where I met, around 6 years back, I met human design. So when I say my healing journey, I became a Reiki grandmaster. I, did my certifications in pranic healing, started using pranic healing. I became an expert in energy clearings. I've done more than 45,000 energy clearings. So I have all that in my, toolkit, all the healings. And I am a certified trauma healer. I'm a certified therapist. And I did all that. And the culmination of all that was human design. Because when I met human design, this is where I started knowing, finding all those answers which were coming to my mind. Like, why am I so sensitive? Why am I energetically sensitive? Why do I pick up others' emotions? Why am I constantly under pressure to act? Why am I constantly under pressure to think? So I had tons of questions. And this knowledge started answering my questions one by one, one by one. And then it empowered me to make decisions, aligned decisions. So where I manifested the business today, where, I manifested the business of the love of my life. I am living my life with a loving partner, and I'm living my dream life today. And so this is by no standards, the worldly standards, I would say, but I am living a life which is aligned with my soul and aligned with my inner happiness and peace. And this is my new introduction. This is who I am. So you could see the transformation. And this is my new introduction. So these would be all names. I'm a 6-2 profile. You'll get to know about this in your reports. I'm a manifesting generator. I have a sacral authority. I have a split design, and this is not a split personality. It's a split design. It's a keyword in your report, human design report. And yeah, I'm healthy. I'm healthy now and I'm healed, I would say, and happy. And of course, it's a journey. I'm not perfect. You know, new things, new layers keep opening up. You know, just like an onion, new layers keep opening up. And but I would say I'm on a path of evolution. I would say a path of where I'm living towards my purpose, which I was born for, and I'm very happy for that. And currently on the roof, and the 6th year of experiment. And when I say roof, it's not about I'm living on the terrace. This is again a term in human design, you know, where people with the 60 profile, you know, people, you know, they are living at a kind of a distance from the world, where they're observing the world, and also, you know, investing huge amount of time on the healing. So, and yeah, according to human design, I'm designed to give direction to the world. And here am I, you know, introducing to you guys this beautiful tool of human design.